Dear Vic, I am writing to you on behalf of everyone here at the studio. Would you kindly, at one point, give somebody some logical characterization in here? Now, I have been merciful to you. So far, I have yet to pick on you for the lack of characterization on the tripies, the lack of anything done with Rainbow Dash's twins, or just generally how Applejack has been treated. I like to think I've been nice. I could rend you to shreds with a paper cutter. I could spend my days pointing out why the audio play is better than this and why people should be listening to the audio play, but I have not. I have stuck by you throughout all this and have been merciful. So please, in this chapter, at least this chapter, give the characters something that resembles a little bit of sense. Signed, the management. Thank you and good night. Chapter 18, Truth or Chaos. How do you suppose we can find them? Rarity asked once they had their necklaces on and tiara. They could be anywhere in Questia by now. Well, yeah, obviously they could. It would just be stupid of Chrysalis to break down her whole entire trick everybody plan if she were to show up as Discord at this very moment and do something completely, utterly stupid. The pony's gasp as an old familiar laugh echoed throughout the palace. Am I the only one who writes Chrysalis as a conniving master manipulator? Somebody throw me a freaking bone here, people! He's here, Flashlight shivered. Discord! Or should I say Chrysalis? What? No, I'm not. I'm not Chrysalis. Oh, come on. Am I really supposed to expect to believe that you, while messing around in Ponyville, suddenly decided to come to Carolot without the kids? What, did he leave them behind or something? No, I'm pretty positive the dialogue layer is going to have some sort of explanation as to why I'm here and the kids are not. Kronka's laugh, still not revealing itself. Madness. I assure you, I am quite sane. After all, how else do you expect me to react when I discover my innocent, devoted wife is not so innocent and devoted? Discord, listen to me, Flashlight shouted. What you saw, it wasn't me. Oh, really? How many other ponies can match your delicate beauty? Applejack, you were there. You saw. Let's see. That'd be Fleur de Lis, Applejack, Colgate, Applejack, Shirley, Applejack, Sunset Shimmer, Applejack, Blaze the Cat, Applejack, Colin Kozuki, Applejack, Jun Hono, Applejack, Keyless, Applejack, Sayla, Applejack. You better walk away. Let's burn yourself thinking of all the anime girls he has crushes on. This could be a while. I don't know what I saw, Applejack cried, looking for the source of the voice. You saw a changeling. There. Is that so hard? I obviously saw a changeling kissing a stallion. There. Not that hard. But she couldn't. Fluttershy was with me. Nobody's bringing this up. That changeling is a bust-up. Nobody is bringing this. We have the elements of harmony discard. Surrender Screwball and Zany and you won't be harmed. I will be harmed. That's rich, real rich. Yeah, of course, Dr. Huff. Enough! Why are you here? Isn't it obvious? Fluttershy squealed as Discord came out of nowhere and scooped her into his arms. I've come to collect my wife, of course. What? I thought you were mad at me. Oh, I was. But I don't blame you, my dear. It was that pesky stallion who corrupted your innocence. Don't worry. You won't be a problem anymore. Ooh, I hate to see what you did to your own minion, Chrysalis. Okay. Then kidnap her. Go on. What? Well, if you kidnap her, Fluttershy will be able to explain herself. And so will the kids. And then you'll see the reality of the situation. And then you'll give her right back. And then you'll be sane again. Well, go on. Take her. Yeah, honey. Take me. I'm right here. If you take me, we could have a legitimate conversation. Well, and then we can talk to the kids. What's the matter? Didn't have a backup plan, Chrysalis? I have a backup plan. It's, personally, if anybody's the changeling here, I think it's Applejack. You're right. She has been acting sus lately. It has been acting woefully out of character. I'm quite agree. It might be Applejack. Wait a minute. We're all voting against me? Let's bring her in you. Well, yeah. Sorry. Imposter. No! One imposter remains. Oh crap, we picked one wrong. Okay, we're never watching an Among Us stream ever again. What did you do to him? He chuckled. You don't want to know. The stallion was real. Oh. No, Applejack. Okay. Vic, Applejack is not this brain dead. None of the ponies are this brain dead. I would say everybody took their stupid pills this morning, but no. This is officially their brains are dead and they're now walking corpses. There's no way that they could be this stupid. You've already confirmed and already figured out the... Oh god. This isn't even stupid what this confines of this chapter. This is basically looking at the previous revelation, last chapter, shooting it in the balls, and then walking away after kicking his wife. Why? What is the point of all this plot? Tell someone who cares, Princess. The title is so weak, by the way. I mean, come on. Who does Celestia think she is? Handing a crown and wings to a plain, ordinary unicorn? This ordinary unicorn helped take down several bad guys. Alright, let me think that again. Okay, alright, let's just skip to the next part. After all, that crown belongs to somebody who deserves it. Twilight guesses her crown levitated from her head onto Fluttershy. Oh my god. This should have been our first clue. Should have been our third clue if you ask me. Only just telekinesis. This is just to play for Discord. Oh, come on. There's gotta be some way we can salvage this. How can we salvage this? Let's see. No, there's no salvaging this. I have a feeling the audio play does, but I haven't watched that part of the video yet. Fluttershy yanked herself out of Discord's grasp. What's gotten into you? I thought you abandoned these thoughts. I did not abandon them. I'll merely see myself for a while. He smirked as he put his arm around her. Okay, that's it. That's it. Homer!
Come now, sweetheart. You always been my queen. Now we can make it official. Don't!
Mate! She sent her paw away. Never! Bite! With a toothy grin, he grabbed her by the shoulders. But, honey buns, I thought you loved me. Lisa! No. Fluttershy cried, kicking her legs furiously. You're not my Discord. You're not the stallion I fell in love with. Click, Maggie. No! Oh, enough! Twilight bellowed, shooting a powerful beam at him. Discord's paw recoiled as the magic stung him, releasing his hold of Fluttershy. Pegasus bolted behind the alicorn. Excuse me. Oh my fucking god! Is everybody here just being an idiot? Just... You know, even as he disappears, we should have really figured this out. Yeah, I mean, he allows himself to get stung by one of your beams? Why doesn't he just produce a mirror or waves it away or something or turns it into confetti? Even if we were to, ignore reaction time, it really shouldn't have done anything. Oh, but come on. Let's follow this plot hole and see where it goes. Look, the Batcave. The Crocus chuckled as his body transformed into Chrysalis. Oh, that was too easy. Soon, Discord will be nothing more than a lawn ornament, and Equestria will be mine for the taking. I love it when things go my way. Hey, Kissy. Problem. We've seen how much Twilight was able to kick your ass in the book. Hell, the only reason why I allowed the show to get away with it back in the season 6 finale was because of the anti-magic stones. And that the changelings were able to trick you. That's the only reason I let them get away with it in that episode. Otherwise, I would have condemned it myself, but at least I could see that, you were able to trick them and, were able to sneak up behind them. At least there, I give you some leeway. I'm fine with that. But we've already seen that Twilight could take you on. Chrysalis, you could be written better than this. You can be a better manipulator. You could do this so much better. I have seen fics that use your manipulations better. This is not better. This is dumb. This is really dumb. There are so many ways your plan could go wrong at this moment. Meanwhile, the real Discord was searching the cotton candy clouds for his son. All right, Zany, he called. You win. I give up. After a few moments, the infant appeared in front of him. The Crocus grinned and snuggled him in his arms. Oh, you little troublemaker, you. Discord put his paw to his head as he started to feel faint. Sheesh, hostile takeover is hard work. Let's say we find your sister and take 5. Zany opened his mouth into a smile and clapped his tiny hose. Discord scanned the streets below for his daughter. Ah, there she is. He slid down beside the young mare, who was still sitting still and staring at her reflection in a puddle. I found him, Discord declared, holding Zany after her. Under all the excitement, the little scamper is probably worn out. How about we all take a nap on a cloud, just like we used to? He waited a response, but only received silence. She did not lift her head to look at him. Confused, Discord cleared his throat. I said, I heard you, Screwball mumbled, almost inaudibly. Aha, she speaks. So, what do you say to that nap? Dad, I want to go home. Discord froze. Later, honey. She finally turned her head toward him. I'm tired, Daddy. You said that after the game we could go home. But that game ended an hour ago. She scowled. You pinky promise. Have I taught you nothing, dear? Discord asked, holding up his crossed fingers. Crosses don't count. Screwball gasped. You lied to me. How did I not know that? He shrugged. You're slipping, my dear. Maybe you just need a rest. I do need a rest in my own home. Why can't we go home? This is our home. Discord gestured to our surroundings. The entire city is ours for the taking. Dad, stop it. I'm tired of this game. It'll only get us in trouble with Mom. But the princesses won't. Who cares? He snapped. Who cares what your vile mother thinks? Daddy, what's gotten into you? Why do you keep talking about Mom like that? Discord bit his lip as he looked down at his angry daughter, then sighed and handed Zany to her. Okay, he breathed. I'll tell you the truth, but you're not going to like it. He turned his head away. Your mother left me. He clenched his paw to his fist, like she left us. Screwball blinked in disbelief. What are you talking about? So you left me for another stallion. He roared. What? Dad? Even for you, this is stupid. Chrysalis, changelings exist. You've told me changelings exist. Mind control exists. I know, but I've got to act irrational and stupid, otherwise this plot won't work. It's true, I saw her. She was playing tonsil hockey with that. Screwball quickly covered Zane's ears as he said the word. Discord faced his children. But we don't need her, my darlings. We don't need any of them. We'll show them what happens when they mess with the House of Chaos. Daddy. Mom couldn't. She wouldn't. She loves us. Loved us. But apparently we were too repulsive for her to keep loving. No, she would never. Mom loves us more than anything. She told me lies, all lies. She wasn't. I didn't. Your talent is clearly flawed, my dear. Wait. My talent is clearly flawed. Yes. You've seen it work. Yes. I must have done it over 1,000 times by now. Yes. So you're telling me that my talent is clearly flawed, even though it has worked so far the past few times with 99% accuracy. Well, how's that plot hole you're in? Fine. Though it's getting a little uncomfortable down here. It's too squishy. I'm thinking it was fuzzy due to her shock and fatigue. None of this made sense. You're telling me? Why would her sweet, naive, caring mother do such a thing? Did she not love them? Did she not know what Discord would become? She wouldn't. You're lying. Am I? Discord said with an arched brow. It's time you learn, my dear. You cannot trust anyone, especially the ones you love. Screwball glanced down and reflected again, then at Zany. She closed her eyes and sucked up the tears before glaring at her father. Well, she said, I suppose I can't trust you either. Discord blinked in surprise. What? Yeah, you really should have thought of that, Discord. Still cradling her brother, the adolescent stood on her hind legs. I don't want this, Daddy. It wasn't so bad when it was just a few harmless pranks. But this is wrong. It's evil. Honey, listen to me. No, you listen. All my life, All my ponies have told me that you are evil, and that I was evil too. I never believed them. But now I see you are right. You promised you would never be evil again. You promised the princesses. You promised Mom. You promised me. She paused, but you lied. Her words pierced him like a sword. Sweetie, go ahead then. Spread your evil. Just leave me out of it. Leave us out of it.
What are you saying?
Screwball turned her back to him. Bye, Daddy.
Screech, wait!
But the young man was gone with the infant before he could stop her. The two reappeared deep within the everfree forest. Screwball's knees collapsed beneath her. Wow, I'm more tired than you thought, she said aloud. She glanced at her brother, who was smiling with glee, clearly oblivious to what was occurring. Well, it looks like it's just you and me now, bro. She glanced up at the sky. Where can we go? Mom will be looking for us, and so will the princesses. I don't believe what Daddy said, but if it's true, Mom certainly won't be happy, that's for sure. We'll let the princesses punish us. She held Zany close to her. I won't let that happen to you, I promise. We can't go home. They'll be the first place to look for us. We can't stay with Dinky, and I can only imagine what my other friends must be thinking of me right now. Well, if they had more personality in this fic, maybe. Everybody must think I'm a monster. She sighed and held out her brother. I really screwed up this time, didn't I? As he gazed into Zady's eyes, they eternally turned green. Screwball felt her own eyelids grow heavy. A soothing voice inside her head told her to lay down and sleep. Sleep certainly sounded good right now. Then another voice sighed. Snap out of it. Screwball took out of a trance. What the? She looked at the infant in her hose, whose mouth was agape in confusion. In realization, she dropped him. You're not Zany. The baby scowled as he changed form. Screwball gazed up in fear at the queen of the changelings who now stood before her. I underestimated your perceptiveness. I'll give you that. Chrysalis grinned. Though the fact that I have kept this charade up this long just shows you how good I am. Screwball choked on her words. What have you done with my brother? He's alive, I assure you. We changelings may be heartless, but we just loved foes. Your baby brother is quite powerful his age. I think I will raise him as if he were my own dark prince. The young man gritted her teeth together. You leave my brother alone, you monster. Chrysalis put her up to her chest, pretending to be offended. Monster! My, what a hypocrite you are. Screwball yelled and made a giant hammer appear behind the queen. It came down hard and hair on her head, but instead of causing damage, it squeaked. Chrysalis snatched the mallet from her ear and chuckled. Rubber, how adorable. What? Screwball uttered. She tried casting another spell, but the only result was the explosive confetti. She tried again, but a sharp pain in her head broke her concentration. Chrysalis made no effort to conceal her laugh. It's no use, sweetheart. Since I slew its places with your brother, I've been feeding off your loves, draining you of your powers. Of course, thanks to my son, there wasn't much power left to consume. Screwball's head shot up. What? Oh, have you guessed? My son was playing you since the day we met. It was as if the world crashed down upon the young mare. No, you're lying. As an aside, why are some of these people so easy to believe the villain? I mean, yeah, Darth Vader was right that one time, but still, these people are the villain. Unless they are like Char. Some of these bad guys you got really no reason to trust. For instance, if the Joker came up to me and told me that he would spare my life if I did this, I'm going to shoot my own head. Because he's the Joker. I'm not going to believe him. This isn't a knock-on effect. This is a knock-on whenever somebody stupidly believes a villain. You lack so much power now, you can't even tell a lie apart from the truth. But when I first met him, I still had all my power, so... And every time he left, I would have regained my power, so... I would have still had the ability to tell the lie from the truth. Oh, for Pete's sake, must everybody find flaws with my plan? Come on, Lessenbringer, give me something, throw me a bone! You want a bone, Chrissy? Yes, throw me a bone. Ow. Cares about you. He was only pretending. He was doing exactly as Mummy told him. Yes, the boy was quite useful in my plan. Not only did he drain your powers, but then, before him, I wouldn't have known about your brothers. Scribble's mouth was open, but her voice had been stolen from her. Unfortunately, my dear, the Queen said lowly, now you're powerless. You have no use to me anymore. A rustling in the bushes snapped the mare out of her shot. She turned to see Changeling emerging from the darkness, surrounding and blocking all points of escape. Feed on whatever he has left. Crystals ordered them, then dispose of her slowly and painfully. Scribble gasped in alarm. She had to get out of here. Had to find her brother. She closed her eyes and harnessed as much power as she could. It gave her a terrible migraine, but she did not give up. Just as the changelings were instances away from her, Screwball exploded to convey. Changelings yelled in confusion. What happened, Your Majesty? Was it asked. Crystals exploded in anger and pointed to half the group. You must find her and destroy her at once. Search everywhere. If she tells anyone what she's witnessed, my plans will be ruined. Oh, please, Chrysalis. If these were the in-canon characters, sure. But right now, everybody's acting so stupid. I half expected me to tell everybody that Tyrek is on the loose again, and they won't believe me. When Screwball arrived at the Chocolate Lake, she found she could no longer stand. Her strength failed her. As she collapsed to the ground, all hope seemed lost for the Princess of Chaos, until a figure before her. She opened her eyes to see the dark silhouette of a changeling, a pair of bright green eyes staring down at her. Instead of running, her head fell softly to the ground as she drifted off into consciousness. Mothball gently stroked her mane. He was searching for her since her father's mental breakdown. He knew his mother had forgotten to her. He could feel her power slowly fading away. She had just escaped. His mother could not be far. He had to get her to safety. The prince used his magic to levitate the comatose mare onto his back. Fortunately, she was light as a feather. Don't worry, Zaguri, he whispered. If it's the last thing I do, I will fix this.